NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Carolina. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers on Sunday night.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, a terrific... Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. On play action, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson. This one complete to Washington.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. To the air one more time. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Dallas. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, this team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, You have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards.
That is caught side of the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Open man is Davis.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This is going to be fielded at the goal line. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. Panthers offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, that's Greg Dulcich. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20.
Let's go now.
Here's 4. Ooh. Changing direction there, as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's 4. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Carolina. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with 4. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Trap 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. DJ Chark, touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Going to try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Again, it's Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Jackson again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
The score answers 21. Cowboys 7.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he gets that to Hardman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by 4. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Here's a screen set up for 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that.
And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Carolina. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Douglas going deep. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass brought in by Chark. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Up the middle, here's Ford. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run a toss play, and it's Ford. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. This give to Ford, heading right. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing, Nix. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown, Panthers. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jordan Mason on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Jackson. Open man, it's Davis downfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remaining. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Warren. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Cowboys 14.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go.
They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Off he goes. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught by Chark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll go play action with Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with foot. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's got Douglas going deep. That's tipped and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Nix now to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Ford. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Now here's second and goal.
19 tight, check go.
Back to throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
65, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by Ford. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Cowboys take
The visitors' offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this has been a dreadful offensive performance. Quarterback picked off 4 times so far. And this may be one just to erase from the memory. No need to watch the film of this one. It's a horror show. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.